Next food. Now.
Well, let's go to the Swanky Saucy Swine. This was one of my favorite booths last year, and now we're going to try some new dishes. Looking forward to it. We've just been to the Swanky Saucy Swine, and I'm going to take pictures here as well on my phone because I'm not positive if they came out on the camera. But we have what I've been told is the big hit of the season, which are these lettuce wraps with cilantro and aioli and pickled onions, it looks like. And then we've got what I didn't get last year but was a big hit for everybody, which is the chicharrones with a pimento cheese dip. And that's the second part of my Remy's montage fromage. So, lettuce wrap, which means fine for gluten, and they did check for my other allergies. I'm going to try taste. Nice flavor, a little bite in there. It is, oops. It's like a healthy carnitas, you know, like a taco. Without the starchiness, which is kind of awesome. Some nice corn pieces in there. My hands are falling everywhere. Yeah. Still flavor, it's nice. Okay, so a lot of vinegar in the. And let me go back and explain. A lot of vinegar in the pickled onion. I don't know if the burn's in that. I think the burn's in that. And again, for people who like spicy, it's not going to be a burn. Right? It's just a little intensity of flavor. A little micro cilantro on top. Fresh corn. It's just aioli by itself. They're big on aioli this year. I think it's a garlic aioli. Not heavy garlic. Really nice flavor to it. Really, really nice. All right, so chicharrones, which if you guys don't know is deep fried pig skin, pig ears again. Last year they did the Swanky Saucy Swine, did the pig ear salad, which I really liked. They didn't have the lettuce wraps, so the replacement of that for this year. All right, so okay, the chicharrone's fine. Nice crunch. A little bit of earthiness. All right, there's little crumbly things on top. I'm not sure what those are. All right, so let me just try the cheese alone. So I've never really had pimento cheese dip before. Cream cheesy. Kind of salty. What is the crumbly stuff? Let me see what the crumbly stuff is. That was like air puffy. I'm not sure what the crumbly stuff is on top. I can tell you it doesn't. Oh, that might be some of the burn. I'm not positive. It doesn't have, again, it's that kind of light overall kind of intensity of flavor burn. It's not a, oh my god, the jalapenos from earlier today, my mouth's on fire burn. As I mentioned previously, my tolerance for spice has just reduced over the years. So, it's good. I'm not sure it is perfect for me, but it is good. I'm not sure I'd get it again. I get the chicharrones alone. These are great. All right, whatever's on this is not what's on top of the pimento cheese thing. We've got, and it's same as on this. It does have a little bit of a burn, that dust. Both good options. Between the two, I probably while I would get the chicharrones, I think I'd probably do the lettuce wraps again. Actually, I'm gonna take some of the filling from the lettuce wrap and put that on the chicharron. Actually, that's pretty good.
And there's also like different
Creative food. Chicharron. Yeah, I really like that. Go Disney next year. Chicharrones with carnitas as a dip. But I will say, having the lettuce wrap to that is really nice, bright, light. It's good for this kind of hot weather that we're in. It is currently 91 degrees. It is overcast at the moment because they are threatening that evil wet stuff to come in later. I am prepared. We will still make this happen as long as the booths don't all close up. That's the one thing we have to keep an eye out for. I guess I'm not a fan of pimento cheese dip. It needs like cucumber. All right, this is, call me weird here, but I'm gonna see something. Okay, my personal opinion. Lettuce wraps or something hard and crunchy with the pimento cheese dip. And the chicharrones with the filling from these taco-y things. Not for my opinion. Your mileage may vary, but I'm gonna finish this up and we'll see you at the next food booth. All right, so back to food, because that's what we're here for. Now, I cheated. I ended up buying a bubble tea, no caffeine, from the Joy of Tea. I'll be honest, I forgot to ask him about the boba balls because I didn't realize there were boba balls in it. But they're little, like, blackberry boba balls at the bottom of the blackberry tea. It does make drinking out of this straw particularly difficult. But we have headed to India. So, what we got is the chicken tikka masala and the mango lassi. I'll give you a bubble tea picture too, even though I've been drinking it. But the flavor on the bubble tea is actually quite nice. Caffeine-free, no alcohol. I think you can get it with alcohol. I did not. But a nice fruity flavor, and there's a lot of sugar in the little boba ball beverage part. But I didn't pick up a boba straw, which I should have. So there you go with that. So now we're going to try the mango lassi, and I've heard mixed opinions about the mango lassi because it is a dairy drink and it's a thicker drink, and there's chunks of mango on top. So I'm going to try that first. Fresh mango flavor, real mango blended in. And it is thicker than I think most people would expect. I'll be honest, the mango lassis that I've drunk are even heavier and thicker than that. This is actually kind of nice, especially if you've got the fresh pineapple with it. Is it something I'd go crazy out of my way for? Probably not. Is it a slightly acquired taste? Yeah, probably. Fresh mango. It's got a sort of, the mango itself is fine. It's not the ripest. Something back upper palate. Look at right in here. That doesn't taste as pleasant. It's not bad. But if you're not used to it and you're thinking, oh, I'm going to get a nice refreshing non-alcoholic drink, you're going to be surprised. So prepare for that. So now we're doing the chicken tikka masala. The modification with this, if you are gluten-free, is they take the bread off. If I decide after tasting the rice and the meat and the sauce that I want some bread, I have some bread with me. So there you go. So normally the mango lassi, being the dairy, is really good for helping to take away some of the burn of the Indian food. Now I doubt that this is going to have the same kind of spice that an Indian restaurant from, this is all they do is going to have. So here we go. It does have a burn. See, I had this problem the last time. The sauce to me is grainy, and it's that same, it's that seed. Coriander? Is that it? I think it's heavy on the coriander. And I don't necessarily mind heavy on cumin. Coriander is not my favorite palette from Indian food because to me it tastes soapy. It's okay. Chicken is fine. And it's for, again, American palate. Definitely does have a burn. Is a spicy person who likes really good heat gonna notice it? And I guess it got something, that's all they're gonna say. For me, I notice it. Let's see what this sauce is. It might be a sour cream. Yeah. See, now I'm just drinking with a smaller straw. I'm drinking the boba tea without the boba. I like it more. Because I was really just thirsty. So I wasn't necessarily looking for that stuff. Yeah, and it's got some nice pieces of tomato and the tikka masala. Okay, here's the other thing. When I've had tikka masala, the sauce is a red color. You know, like the tomato's really been cooked into it, maybe even blended in it, and it's a smooth sauce. This you see yellow, which means it's the spices and the seasoning with chunks of tomato. Now, I don't know if this is a regional difference in Indian foods, you know, or just the way the chefs here have decided to modify it. Yeah, it's okay. It's not, like I said, it's not my favorite option. And I do love Indian food, don't get me wrong. I love going out. Saag paneer, lamb saag, you know, with lamb instead of cheese or chicken or whatever. And I've had, you know, korma and, you know, a couple different stuff. I tend to always do American spicy 2 or 3. As in 1 being the lowest and 5 being the highest. I tend to be very low with my spice. Because to me it is more important that I taste the flavors than I feel the burn. That's a big deal for me. And this, you taste the flavors. You know, there is a burn to it, but you taste the flavors. So I would say this is like, out of a 1 to 5, an American 2. American 2. Not, and maybe American 3. But it is not, this is like an Indian half. You know, so it's good. It'd be worth trying. But don't expect it to be a traditional tikka masala. Yeah. Alright. I'm going to finish up what I'm eating here. And we'll see you at the next place. Okay, follow up. The boba balls. Are blueberry. Very sweet blueberry. Just if you were wondering. So it is 5:30. I need to be out of here by walking out the park by 8:30. Depending on what traffic is going to do and if more storms are going to come by, that kind of stuff. But that means I got 3 more hours. I think I'm going to make the raclette. I'm going to try to make the watermelon Dole Whip. That may be it for the rest of my list of what I've got. I don't think I might do, the Grace griddle cheese too. That would be the other one I might try. Yeah, I think that's where we're headed. And I'm debating on whether to get the ham version of the raclette or just the cheese with the potatoes and pickles. And I think I'm going to do the plain one. I think right now I don't want complications, although I'm thinking the ham might cut so much cheese, if that makes sense. You know, lightness versus the fattiness. But then it might just make it too salty. So, all those things you have to decide. And we still have mango. Oh, yes. Well, still. Yeah, that is not a drink that most palates would get. A creamy, minutely sour mango flavor. It's bitter, sour. It's like, and as a side note, they taste even better with the mango. It takes away, because it's so sweet, it takes away some of the unsweetness, the oddity for most people that they would find in the mango drink. I'm not saying it takes it away, but that weird kind of bitter aftertaste on this. And it's not, it's almost soapy, that aftertaste. And I'm okay with cilantro. It's not like a cilantro thing. But when you take the blueberry, it brightens it up, it fruits it up. That's pretty funny. Things you do when you're just sitting there enjoying your time. Refreshment Outport is where they have the special watermelon Dole Whip. So I got it swirled with pineapple. I was asking if I could just do a small taste. They don't have small tastings. I'm not sure I like it. I don't think I like it. It's got pineapple in it, which helps. I think the thing I love the most about pineapple when I have it is the wateriness of it. That kind of, liquid refreshment. It's cold. It helps, you know, with the heat. I'd probably have been happier with straight watermelon, with straight pineapple. But I learned. So this was one of the specialty flavors that it had over here. Oh well. Okay, so now that I've saved my food from the ibis, it is a charcuterie. So I see what honestly looks like raw chorizo, olives, prosciutto, and some more olives, calamatas, and the greens with the pimento centers. All in, and some what looks like a mozzarella type cheese, like a white cheese, all in what looks like kind of like a pesto. So we're gonna start with the cheese and the oh, it's an herb vinaigrette. That's what it was. The herb vinaigrette is spicy. Why does herb have to be spicy? Ow. All right. Kalamata olive. Good salt. Again, that spicy vinaigrette. Wow. All right. The one thing that was not covered in the marinade was the prosciutto. That was okay. But my impression is everything else is going to be too spicy. What a waste. Okay. The green olives, great. Have pimento in them. Very firm. They're not soft at all. The clamatos are soft. Oh, this is the cheese booth. I gotta decide.
Where?
Do I want the big booth? See, they have 3 different options for the cheese. I feel like I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna waste half of it. Let me think. Okay, so for the last item, we're at Greece, as you can tell by the lovely music. We are having griddled cheese. It is covered in pistachios and honey, and the picture of that goes right here. Now, I actually had this at the end of the day, my last item in a November vlog last year with Flame, and if I remember, I'll try to put that in right here. And I forgot the fork. And I liked it as I shoveled it into my mouth, but I didn't love it because it was cold, and cheese cold is never as exciting. This one literally was being put down into the plate area as I walked up, so this is as fresh as you're gonna get. There's a nice pull to the cheese. It looks like it's actually griddled only on one side, so you get cheese on one side and melty, crunchy bits on the other. Oh, that's much better. French makes a difference. Sorry for the music. I'm hoping I don't have to cut. If you see me do this, it's because copyright. So I pre-apologize. Yeah. That's good. Okay. Storm's coming, so I need to get myself out of here. I will talk to you guys soon. Thank you so much. Hope you enjoyed. Well, guys, I think that is the end of the food today. I hope you have enjoyed this. I hope it's taught you a little bit about some of your gluten-free food options, some that are marked gluten-free and some that aren't, that you can still get for yourself while you're here. There were still about, I'm going to say 9 to 12 things that I could have had today that I didn't even get to. Only used one of my pieces of toast. Still have 5 more with me because I was planning on other things that needed bread that I'm so full. I'm so full. Who knows, I might find room for dessert. You never know. But if this has helped you, if it's given you a better idea of how you can eat gluten-free when you're traveling here to Epcot to enjoy the Food and Wine Festival, as we hear, beautiful background of Italy. Let's try it this way. Hi! If this has helped you figure out how you can eat gluten-free, please like this video. If there's someone else you think would benefit from this, share the video with them. Like the channel. If you want to see more content, there will be oodles and boodles of dining reviews from gluten-free eating gluten-free at the different restaurants at Disney, at Universal, at Disneyland, as well as, you know, I try to do chains and things when I can't get down to Disney for some reason, I don't have enough content, then I'll try to show you what I can about restaurants that are chains that you might have by you, or at least when you're traveling around the United States, that you might be able to find. Like, share, subscribe. I don't have a tagline. Singing hey ho, a maiden's life, 1, 2, 3. Hey ho, a maiden's life, won't you drink with me?